Poland disco. Go.
Title of the episode.
Sweet! Fuck!
Welcome to Sweet Rolls, the Potman D&D podcast. My name is Martin Robinson.
Sweet Rolls!
And I'll be your GM once again. Joining me today are the absolutely incomparable Gaz, playing Gigi the Human Fighter.
Super action punch face!
Badger, playing Badger the Elven Ranger, who's apparently broken at the minute.
This is love Poland disco. Sorry.
And John playing Bobbit the Hobbit Balls Apart the Halfling Bard.
Super action
Oh, Jesus.
So last time you guys started a new series, last episode, you guys were in a town that was attacked by zombies.
Ooh.
And you managed to get to the small chapel in the distance, and you managed to find a necromancer within it who was raising the dead.
Gigi, should we get married in the chapel? I think our relationship's moved to that point now.
There's no way of describing Gigi's face right now. Of like, no.
Yeah, I'm sort of rocking back and forth on the heels of my feet, yeah.
Awkward orcs.
I'm not looking for anything serious at the moment, Bobbit.
It's alright, we'll have an open relationship.
Anyway.
Bear in mind there's no one to ordain you at this point.
A dead necromancer.
So you
So
got
our ranger can do it.
you got a dead necromancer.
Oh, it's also, I know a cleric named Derek.
Who's that?
Some cunt.
Yeah. So yeah,
What would you like to do?
can we
Burn it down.
look? Is anything like investigate the corpse of the necromancer or anything like?
Yes, you can. Roll a perception check for me, please, Badger.
Oh, perception.
What's perception?
Not used this in a while.
He's had to perceive his perception.
18.
18. With an 18 in perception, you manage to rummage through this necromancer's corpse, and within it you find a letter.
Whoa. Okay. Can I read the letter?
Written in blood!
Right, okay.
What do you have to roll to read?
Right, can I try and read the letter and go, yeah.
Bobbit, read
this. Is words good, me, hammock, banana. Bobbit, read this.
Some weird hieroglyph.
Fuck! Some of them really
I'm
so sure.
Is this a recipe for lasagna? I don't know what it is.
Christ. What
Within
have
it-
3 beers? I think I'm just a bit giddy now.
Porn disco.
Within the letter, it says, the attack begins on the full moon. All will suffer. All will succumb to the Death Lord.
Can I just pop my head out the window and look at the moon?
Yeah.
What's the moon like?
Full moon.
Can the
Bollocks.
spoiler be? Can the spoiler be it's me? I'd love to be a death
Is there
lord.
anything else that's, like, besides the letter?
Yes.
How many people do I have to kill till I'm a death lord?
20,000.
You find a
How many am I on so far?
That's 6.
Fuck.
You find a pendant on him.
Right.
That is a skull with a full moon.
Dibs.
behind it.
I keeps his. No.
I said dibs.
I found
I
it.
said
keeps
dibs.
It's a silver pendant.
Do the rules of dibs work in D&D?
Badger technically found it.
Ah!
Who said dibs?
Pendant, mine.
I'm not getting involved in this part. You can have your own petty.
It's already on my sheet. Fuck you.
I think because you two are clearly Neanderthals,
I've got sleight of hand. I'll steal
I
that.
should keep hold of it.
I've already got my pendant on my sheet.
Would you like me to do some checks and see if we can discover
I roll
any
sleight of hand.
properties on
Actually-
this pendant?
Yeah, I'll give it to Bobby to check the magical properties.
I keep the pendant and don't check shit.
I will accept that as you are a member of the Super Action Punch Face.
Super action punch face!
Touche, prick.
So would you like to do any checks on it?
Yeah, well, I'll roll
Did
out
you just write it down on your sheet and then instantly rub it back?
Yeah.
It's 15 Arcana.
15 in Arcana. You
D&D
know,
is so fleeting.
you know that this pendant is essentially a communication device of sorts, kind of like a two-way radio
Oh.
kind of thing, and
Oscar Breaker.
but it can only communicate to one central thing, and you can kind of like get the gist of the direction
Oh.
of the magic.
I go,
So opposite direction we should go.
yeah, right, so I sense the magic's coming from over yonder. I'll let Martin fill in where
Is the
over
opposite
yonder.
direction where a beach is and maybe a bar?
I
should
don't
go
know,
there.
but there's plenty of hotties that way. So yeah, what we're doing, lads,
Is
because
there anything else on the guys? Like, is
so
it just the
No, you haven't.
nothing else?
Is the army of the dead still outside or are they just dispersed or
Would you like to
disappeared?
look?
Yeah,
I feel like we should have a gander
outside.
to see if there's an army of the dead still inside.
From what you can see into the tank, you just see a load of corpses.
Okay, right.
He has like no gold, no like sacred dagger, nothing else.
Not a sausage upon him.
Right,
Not even a sausage.
I was just about to say, like, but a sausage?
when we kind of peek outside the chapel, are there any of the townsfolk nearby?
Yeah, there's a couple milling about, like kicking the corpses. And
Right, I'm gonna try and use performance.
One of them going, "Oh, that was me great Uncle George. You know he was such a biter."
Performance time, lads.
Okay.
So I'm going to kick the door wide open. We peeked out, and now that I've seen it's safe, we're going to swing it open to make a loud thud. Step outside and shout, Super Action Punch Face has saved the day once again!
We're not settled on the name.
That would be 23.
The entire village begins to applaud. And so,
I'm chanting, Super Action Punch Face! Super Action
Start the
Punch
chant.
Face!
You
We're
start
not
the chant,
settled
I'll
on the
join
name.
in.
We're not settled on the name. It's a first draft.
the remaining villagers are chanting Super Action Punch Face.
Damn it!
Get with the program, mate.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going from there. It was just kind
This is all I had.
Can I approach? Is there a guard guy in it, or like a local
Yeah.
official?
There's a couple of town militia still alive.
Can I ask one of them do you know where this guy, how this guy got into the town? Anyone know anything about this guy at all?
Never seen him before. He's
Just snuck in.
No one ever gone to this fucking building before.
No, yeah, we go there every week. It's like the chapel.
On a Sunday.
No, on a Tuesday. But,
What are you, Christian?
but no one's ever seen him before.
So he just snuck under the cover of darkness.
He must have arrived tonight. I mean, the place is normally locked at this time anyway.
Is it around the town? Is there like a wall, like guard? Or is it just like
Nothing,
come
no,
and
it's
go?
just like a
Just
village.
Just a small village. Okay, fair enough. Or should we?
Have you had any other disturbances recently along these kind of lines?
Well, I'd like to report this to the local lord. Not too far away.
What's it called?
The local lord?
Yes.
Greenston.
Not a vampire, is it?
Not as far as I know.
I've had this trouble before.
It wasn't the Lord, it was his wife.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't know that at the time. Well, I didn't want to.
When you take that poor innocent man. This is in our telepathic communications again. We're not saying.
No, I'm saying it out loud. I just stabbed a guy with that with no evidence.
He says, would you like to report it to Lord Greenston?
Let him know our heroics
I'll pay
episode
you.
today.
Yes.
Let him know the Super Action Punch Face has arrived and they are ready to go.
Badger and Co will
Here's,
take payment.
And he,
Who's Co? BJ?
Yes.
he says, "Oh, hold one moment then." And he goes into a building. He comes back out with a letter. Hand this to the Lord. I'll give you 100 gold each.
Woohoo! We'll go to the longest and 100 gold each then, please.
So if you'd,
Yeah, we'll head up to the Lord.
the town itself is called Greenstone anyway. So
Original.
Greenston.
No, the town you go into.
Oh, the town we're going to eventually.
Yeah, we was in the
Green
village.
Oh, sorry,
Now
right.
you go into Greenstone.
Okay, we'll go there then. Past the
Travelling
time.
music.
So it's quite late at night. Anyways, so it's up to you guys. Do you want to set off now, or do you want to go in the morning? Or?
Can we have a long rest?
Yeah, we could have a sleep.
Why, what's wrong?
I'm at 10 points of life.
Yeah, we'll have a nice long. We'll go back to the inn. What should we call it? Liz or whatever her name was.
Yeah, whatever she's called.
Actually,
That one.
Lily.
no.
Lily. It was close.
Can I ask the guard, where's your most fancy establishment in town? Like, who's the richest bastard?
There's one establishment in town.
No, like, who's got the best house?
Me.
Right.
Because it's the only house.
Since we saved your town, let me stay in your bed.
Should we just go back to the
Bar?
tavern? Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, bar, mate.
Yes.
Always bar.
we'll go get some beers
Oh,
and
just
have a
go
good
to the
night's
tavern,
sleep.
like
Okay.
When in bar, I'm going to drink till I pass out. It's the only way.
Same thing.
It's the only thing
Essentially.
it's the only way I can stop the night terrors.
Gas screaming. Ah!
Despite all like the horrific things that have happened, the townsfolk, a lot of them are in the tavern, and
What else would you be?
you don't pay for a drink all night.
Do you know what?
Sweet.
Before I have a long rest, I'm finally going to cast Glyph of Warding on the main door and say to everyone, just don't go over that later. Just stay here for now.
Okay, so everyone.
Bobby accidentally kills many people.
So everyone in the town has to stay in the tavern.
Yeah, we're all staying there.
Lock
It's
in!
safe.
Bobby!
We're using our heroics now. They can use the back door, that's fine.
Yeah, so you have a lock in. It's just a really good night, to be honest.
Smashing.
Despite all the death and murder and everything like that.
Sorry. Night terrors.
When you wake up in the morning, you can see like.
So we're like long rest, so we need to.
You're
back to full health.
Yeah.
Everything's
You
reset.
can see the locals sort of like throwing the dead on carts just to dispose of them, and the guard you met before is saying, "Burn them. We don't want this happening again. Burn everything."
I mean, you probably don't have to burn everything.
Burn the
No,
corpses.
I would burn all the corpses just
Burn
in
all
case.
the corpses.
Oh.
You need
For fun, just leave one lying around and see what happens.
to- That's how diseases spread.
Just leave one chain
Gonna
up.
roll for trouble.
Yeah, so in the morning, should we set off towards Greenstone
Yeah.
and Greenstone, Lord of Greenstone?
Yes.
People out get pissed.
We've already been pissed.
Should we just take beer with us? We could get pissed
I
off.
always have beer on me, Bobby. You should know this by now.
Oh, gold. Let's go get the gold.
Alright. Jesus, calm down.
So you're on the way to Greenstone.
Dark
Dark Forest. You're in the Dark Forest.
Awesome.
No change.
As you do enter a forest along the way.
Ranger, your lead.
There's a road in front of you. It's not very well used and it's not very well kept. It's
A shitty path.
it's a really shitty path.
This is the road to the main town.
This is a village out in the middle of nowhere.
Aye. Okay. Can I... nature, I guess.
What would you like to do in your nature?
Yeah, nature.
Make sure there's no shit, like, dangerous
So
animals.
he's looking for animals dropping off.
Or, like, some cunt who's going to kick us in the
And you got an
face.
individual badger just sniffing a leaf going, we're definitely in nature. Yeah.
Eight.
Not far off.
Hey, you can kind of see like there's a couple of tracks of animals. You're not quite sure what they are.
It could be ducks, or
Can
it
I
could
just-
be wolves.
I'd just
Oh,
like to
God,
roll
picked up.
perception to see if there's anything like traps or ambushes lying in wait ahead of us on the road. That would be 20.
Ho ho ho!
You can't perceive any traps, but as you head further in, you can see that there's so many opportunities for an ambush in this place.
Can I just, like, pull my light sword out ready?
I dress as a tree.
You want to change your clothes into a tree? Yeah, okay.
Don't feel like
Just
no,
like
no,
looks
gonna
like
attack
a tree
a
trunk wobbling
Basically, you
along.
look like you're wearing a ghillie suit.
Bobby June's going to pop out, just rest on the back of my head like a pair of
How big, like how high is the thickets and bushes around? How high are the
Yeah.
thickets?
Very high because like you're in a forest.
Can I, like, as my shortened height,
It's in, man.
head off the road and just kind of work my way through the thickets
Do you want to
stealthily?
roll stealth for that? Or
I was just going to use my natural height advantage
you
to
roll
it.
stealth just to see if you manage to sort of like.
Yeah, that's 20.
Yeah, you managed to sort of like you managed to sleekly move through all the bushes and things like that.
I'm stealth.
I'm a ghillie suit. I'm good. I'm a bush.
Was Badger being shit at stealth as the ranger as usual?
Okay, you make your way through, and it becomes apparent, especially to Badger, you can't hear any animals. You can't hear anything. There's no birds. No.
Lads,
Shout lads, you're on your own on a path. You're talking to a bush and the wilderness. Lads!
I've noticed there's no animal sound, but I've not noticed the YouTube disguise sound. Lads!
You just look perplexed.
Oh, pardon. Son of a bitch.
And there's nothing. You can't hear
Every
anything
time.
in this particular part.
Come on, best ranger ever.
Can I use, I don't know, insight?
Nope.
Nature again?
Yeah.
Okay. I know I can use nature again, that's right. Sorry, DM. Oh, fuck me. 10.
I'm
Why
sorry.
my nature
Sorry
not
to interrupt.
better?
I was trying to figure out why his nature's not better, but it's because his intelligence is also -1. So, guys, you're not the only one.
Not the only -1. You can see a lot of cobwebs about the place.
See, you say as if like we're on the same -1 level. Some of us are wandering around shouting nature. Some of us are dressed as a bush.
You see a lot of
So
cobwebs.
I've got 0 intelligence. Yeah.
You can see a lot of cobwebs sort of like in the trees and things like that around you.
Looks
Right,
like
so
Badger's
higher
gonna fight a
up.
spider.
Quite high up, yeah.
I know. Okay. Gonna go into stealth. 15.
15 stealth, yeah, you're quite well hidden. The only person who's not is Gigi, who's just walking down the path as a tree.
I'm a tree.
Fuck. I thought it was conspicuous.
Yeah, you be shit a minute ago.
Why didn't anyone tell me I wasn't saying that in my head? I thought the Jaunty Archers team was in my head, not out loud.
You're just gonna keep doing what you're doing.
I mean, can a tree be stealthy?
You could get into the tree line and pretend that'd be
I'm gonna be the stealthiest tree ever.
It'd be a
mate.
disguise.
Disguise is on there, isn't it?
Well, no, I got stealth.
Deception.
Do you want to do deception?
Yeah,
Okay.
Deception.
If a GG falls in the woods,
You're still with that roll. You're basically still singing.
I'm a shit tree. I'm a fucking shit tree. Fuck me, dead.
You've just made a tree bear like someone else did.
Oh, yeah.
From the trees above you.
What? It's coming for me.
A spider descends to bite you.
Just a really small one.
No, it's about as big as like a Alsatian. Let's say.
Your sizing is the. You grab the randomest shit to size stuff.
I'm saying it's about as big as an Alsatian.
Quite a big spider.
It's big. It's a fucking huge.
I'm the same size as an Alsatian up here.
Baby
And it gets-
Alsatian.
As it comes towards you, fucking that's a big Alsatian.
And it's got advantage on the attack, obviously. 19 versus AC.
Yay! He hit me.
Yay.
Hooray! Oh, sorry, wrong dice.
Sweet release of
Two-D4,
death.
Oh,
Dice.
that is 6 damage, and you are poisoned.
What type of damage is it?
6.
Type.
Poison.
Oh, the damage is poison. I'm not. Wait.
Yeah, you took 6 damage.
But if he
and
bit
you're poisoned as well.
me, isn't it piercing damage?
No.
But then I'm
No,
poisoned.
It's like the bite isn't to like pierce your arm; it's to clamp on you.
Oh,
and
okay.
it drips the poison
Okay.
into you. So you have to.
6 damage.
I constantly have drugs and alcohol going through my system. I'm not too worried about a bit of venom.
Right, at this point, I'm pretty sure you
Don't
should
be-
take
If anything, this spider probably has like some sort of hepatitis right now.
What would you
Don't
like to
mix your
do?
poisons.
What would you like to do?
Ride the high.
Anyone else want to-
Run through the wood for the spider to go, ah!
I'll give it a stroke.
How far are we? Like, can we see any?
What are you going to do to the
exit
spider,
woods,
though?
You'd have
I'm
to go.
talking
No, you can't really see the end of this one.
Hang on, let me have a gander to what I've got going on here. I've got shit animal handling, but can I try to use animal handling to make this thing my pet?
You can use animal handling to try and pacify it if you wish.
Yeah, try and make it a friendly spider.
Oh, Jesus.
Attack Cobra all over again.
What was it? Why did you put him up against an animal?
I didn't. He did.
20.
A 20.
20.
What's your animal handling?
No,
then?
Nothing.
So 20.
You managed to sort of like coax the spider away from you. Kind of thing. It sort of like moves back up the tree a bit. And
Oh, he likes me, I know. He likes me.
Will you take poison damage and have to do a saving throw?
yes, you have to do a saving throw against your poison.
You're welcome, GG.
What am I saving?
So roll a d20 with your Constitution modifier. It's Constitution saving throw essentially.
9 plus 6. Numbers.
15.
With your Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
6.
Jesus. Yeah, you're fine.
You
So
wanted
now,
more health, I gave you
I'm
more
not
health.
poisoned, and I've got a friendly spider buddy.
It's not friendly.
It's just not attacking you right now.
Because he loves
Are
me.
we like initiative, or are we just?
You're just hidden,
No, we're just gonna get
staring
through
at
the
me,
forest,
trying to make friends with a spider.
So
Do I get to
Me-
just
me-
remain in stealth and carry on walking and leaving to petting the
If you
spider?
roll stealth, you certainly can if you roll well.
That would be 13.
13, yeah, you managed to sort of like sneaking through. You can see that the webs are getting thicker and things like that, starting to.
Have you been here before, GG? Just leaving your webs
Have you?
everywhere.
I'm just going, go spider.
can I use speak with animals?
Yes.
I presume. Is that like? Can you speak to animals like in general? Like, so it's just out in the open, or do I have to speak to that one spider?
Just the sheet. Let me have a quick read of it.
I have to speak
I
to.
believe it's
So,
tied
speak language. You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for a duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at a minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters. including whatever they perceive or have perceived within the past day. You may be able to persuade the beast to perform a small favour for you.
Okay. But don't.
That favour should not be attack me.
I know, but like, do I have to attack one spider that's attacking Gigi?
You could.
It's not
By walking out, if you wanted to look for a spider, you could find one.
Can I do that?
Yeah. You find a spider, it's sort of like
You're literally trying to
it's
pick a
beginning
fight.
to descend towards you.
Whoa, bro. Cheer your beans. Let's have a chat before you start nipping away at me.
Roll it's diplomacy, persuasion. Sorry.
Diplomacy.
Oh, that's
Different
That's what it is.
skills.
It's 4th edition diplomacy.
10.
Yeah, the spider sort of like
Well,
stops.
And you got. Oh no, you haven't. You've got
The
no
spider
persuasion.
stops
Ah.
and says to you, you enter our forest. You are food.
No, not really. We're not food. Too big for food. Seeing Gigi, it'll take you like fucking 10 days and the meat will go off. It's just a waste.
Meanwhile, I'm in the corner still just struggling the spider, his legs kicking, mine.
If you want, if you let us pass through, I'll send you some decent food, some nice tasty food. Tasty as us.
But we were promised
By who?
black robes.
Black robes?
Well, just tell
I
them
quickly
that.
changed into black robes.
you can't understand this conversation. Black robes promised us anyone who entered this forest would be ours after the full moon.
Or, what it to anybody? What I could say, what would the
Anybody.
tastiest, what's the tastiest meal you can imagine?
Anything. I will eat anything.
I mean,
Why are you bothering with
Like
people?
your death row meal, what's your death row meal?
I do not understand.
Like, what's the ultimate meal for you? What would that be?
Any meal.
Come on, guy.
It's not a very bright spider. It's a spider.
Just something up. Well, if you let...
Right, just leave him to it, sod it.
I got
I'm
some
curious.
rope.
It says I'm
Don't
curious.
need
I've
some
never
rope.
spoken to a two-leg before.
I know, right? It's interesting. That's what
Wait,
like
well, how many legs do the black robes got? Ask him how many legs the black robes got.
We can't
Yes,
understand this. Leave
Gigi
it.
didn't understand, but I will ask that question anyway.
2 legs.
So you have spoken to two-leg before?
Not a two-leg like you.
What was the other two-leg like?
He was not as fleshy as you.
Zombie.
Was he alive?
He was not a meal. He was already dead.
Spider's a bit retarded, ain't he?
Was he?
Not a bright spider. Like spiders aren't that bright.
Aren't they? That's why they make perfect
We were
pets.
promised anything that passed through this forest is a meal.
Alright.
Look, I'm just saying, you could try and eat us. I wouldn't advise it because, I mean, you can either let us pass us freely, or you can try and eat us. You probably wouldn't have a good time trying to eat us though. Because like, Gigi's mostly flesh and
So
bones.
tempted to super action.
He's vegan, he doesn't have any
action
meat.
punch face the spider while he's talking to it.
Persuasion again?
Shit, 2.
No. I feel you would be a good meal.
Can I then stab in the face?
Straight for the stab. Okay.
I could keep trying to talk to. I just feel this is a dead end.
Do you want to try and find out how many spiders are going to be up against you? There might be another 50
At
around
this
us.
point, it's just sort of like hanging in front of you. It's not.
It's not ready to pounce.
So don't attack it.
Right, I won't attack it then. Okay.
Can if you want to.
Oh.
Can I use animal handling while I'm talking to it to try and like align it with us? And it's just like, if you side with us, then I want to try and understand that we're not the best meal option. So like, if you stay with us, we've got better. You know, yeah, guys. Obviously, anything comes with the forest. If you come with us, we'll bring you food, and also it'll be better than what comes with the forest. We'll bring you high quality grub. Fine a la carte dining, says the man who doesn't know what he's talking about. 17.
You will bring us more food.
Yeah, loads, mate. Bucket loads. Whatever, like, you got 8 legs, yeah? How many, like, twice your legs?
It's one mouth.
You hear a lot of chittering coming from the trees, saying yes, more food is better.
Yeah, right?
More food is better.
Can you try and barter them a pet one for me?
No. Would one of you like to hang out with Gigi?
No, we will stay.
No,
in
they
the
said no.
forest.
Is it you smell?
But you will bring us more food, yeah?
Yeah, loads of food, mate. Like cart. You know a cart? Used a cart before?
The wheel.
The wheel machine.
They pass
Yeah.
through you.
And then,
Like one of those, but full of food.
and then say, if we don't, They're allowed to eat the little one.
Sure.
They don't know I'm here yet.
We will
Load like two wheel machines full of food.
two
Yeah.
wheel machines full of food. How often?
Weekly.
Once.
We will let you pass, but if you do not provide it, we will find other sources of food,
That is fine. I am fine with that.
including the place they live nearby
That is fine.
in the tree cube.
The tree cube? What is the tree cube?
Where
It's the wooden hut.
the people go.
Oh, okay.
You know all those people which we have no real connection with? They're going to kill them if we don't deal with them.
Okay, that's fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So glad I made our alignment chaotic.
By the way, if anyone asks for Chanchu, another person who disputes animals, tell them Super Action Punch Face sent you.
I will say to Two Legs when he comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Yeah.
And tell him we're looking for him as well.
He's giving us a bad name, Bobbit.
Will do.
Not that I understand
Can
what
we
he's
understand
saying.
him?
No, we don't.
No, you can't. He's literally speaking.
But I have a feeling, Bobbit, that he's chatting shit about Super Action Punch Face.
It's one of them because he's speaking foreign, so like basically speaking foreign. When he says super action, you basically hear a load of nonsense.
Super Action Punch Face.
From my bushes, pop my head out and give you like, hey up lad.
Yeah.
What's he saying about
Oh,
us?
he'll die. Don't worry, he'll die.
I thought you go, he's on board with the name. He's got into it. So we're going to leave the forest? You happy with this deal?
You may pass.
Before I depart, can you tell us where this other guy went to? Which direction? Did he go
No, he came and then he left
which way?
towards big place of stone.
Big place.
Can you find out
Brimstone.
anything more descriptive about him other than blackened legs which aren't
Yeah.
human?
Right. I can ask. Even though you don't understand what's happening, but thank you, GG. Yeah.
I'm reading the room. I got a good vibe. I think I have an idea what's going on.
Have you got any can you tell me more about this other guy, this the two-legged?
He wasn't like you. He was already dead.
Yeah. We got that.
He had black robes
Yes.
and no flesh to eat.
Any descriptive marks or anything that makes him stand out?
He didn't have any flesh.
Did you
He's
get a
quite
name or
descriptive.
anything like that?
No names.
No names. Okay.
We're looking for a skeleton or a zombie.
Necromancer, don't we?
Well, it could be, but we don't know that yet. We're going off what this spider has
You
told
sent
us.
food, yes?
Yes, load of food's going to come soon. KFC?
We are very hungry.
Yeah, starving me, I can imagine. I'm ravenous.
Just feed them. BJ, just time over.
I've probably got some food in my pack or some leaves. I'll just give him some of my food. in my pack.
The spider takes the food and it just immediately starts like spinning it up.
This is called a boog mark.
This is a
Enjoy it.
burrito.
Enchilada.
Try this. It's a bit spicy.
Should we
Watch out.
chungas?
I says I will try this later.
Alright, so we'll go and have a good time with all the cups of food I'm definitely going to send to you.
Beware, as it's sending the. There you go. Beware, Monarch.
Pardon?
Beware, Monarch.
What do you mean?
And it just
Oh, shit.
spiders scuttle around.
Hey Badger, what's all that about, mate?
Yeah, so, interesting conversation with the spider. We're good to pass through, they're going to eat us, but we're alright now.
Right.
Apparently some, dead guy came through with a black robe.
Like the one we killed?
I don't think it was that guy, I think it was a different guy.
No, like the one we killed.
Maybe.
Not necessarily the one we killed, but...
Yeah, similar to.
I mean, if someone had showed it a fucking amulet or something, it might have jumped.
I was hidden in the trees.
I didn't have the amulet, because someone fucking got it off me.
Just saying.
Anyway,
I'm
the
pretty...
past of the past.
Just go back towards the spiders again.
Hey,
Ah,
The spiders!
Yeah, so I'm going to send loads of cats of food. I'm not going to do that.
Did you name the spider?
It's called Boris.
Boris. Okay.
Yeah, Boris the spider. Yeah, good times. I can't remember the facts. Let's go.
Did he give you any warnings or anything?
It's about some
He said
What
a
is
Don't
name.
even know the
Morax.
name.
Morax.
Morax. About Morax.
Morax!
He gave you
I
a
like this
name.
guy. I always say Morax.
No, he's definitely asking
He said
for
something about
warnings.
Morax. I mean, I went
He gave you a name, essentially.
I mean,
No one
what's in
remembers.
a name? Let's just plumage forward. Maybe sneakily.
Plumage?
Just plumage forward.
Plumage. You plummet your way through the rest of the forest.
Sneakily, maybe.
I'm going to try and remain in stealth behind Badger. that would be 17.
You're quite well hidden.
I'm also.
I'm just gonna keep walking as a tree.
24.
24?
Mhm.
Cool, yeah.
I
well hidden.
really enjoy
I'm
how
scared.
basic
You're not
numeracy
scared,
does
Nah,
it
it's
quite
just spiders. Me and
often.
spiders are cool.
Walking down the path.
Yeah.
Okay, you reach a part of the forest where there is a cliff on either side, and the path goes through it.
Can we scale the cliffs?
You can, yeah.
I'm gonna take my tree stuff off now. I don't think it's very
I'm just
necessary.
gonna
Athletics check.
Like, just so that it's wrong, so the tree. Doesn't matter anymore.
Athletics check.
16.
Yeah, you managed to get to the top of this like cliff kind of thing.
Does the path not just go along?
climbed a thing.
Right, should we just go across the path?
Yeah, I don't know why.
You're going through like there's a cliff.
Don't know why he's doing
there's a
this.
cliff. There's a cliff on either side of you, and the path goes through. It's like a gorge kind of thing.
Gonna shout down. Remember the last time I went through a gorge? I went really fucking well.
And then you, in the distance, after shouting down, you hear a noise in the distance, like a low rumbling growl kind of thing.
Well done.
That's also a bad sign.
Yeah, keep it up, big mouth.
No, shut up!
What?
And another.
I just very quietly carry on my own.
I'm gonna throw a rope down. If anyone wants to join me up here in the high ground, you're welcome to. Or, what you want?
Are you ready to accept super action punch face?
No, I'll pull the rope.
That's what I thought.
You hear a strange, like, screech in the distance.
Could
Kind of like
I?
that, yeah.
Oh my god.
Kind of like that audio spike. Yeah.
Could I use? I don't know. Let's have a quick look. Animal handling to see if I could figure out what it was.
No, because it's not an animal, right?
This
You use
isn't the
nature
one.
to try and identify it.
I'll use nature to try and identify. It can't be any worse than that dickhead over there. That is 11.
It sounded like an owl,
Sound like an owl. Oh,
but bigger.
yeah.
So,
Oh shit, son.
I'll walk across.
Super action punch face. Team assemble. Alright, Bobbit.
Alright.
So if it's an owl, mate, we're killing it, right?
Yeah, so hard. So hard.
Whatever. I'm over that, man. Season 3, I'm into new things.
He says, wiping a tear away from his eye.
This is like. It sounded like an owl, but a lot bigger. The only thing I know like an owl that bigger is an owlbear.
A dire owl.
I mean, if
Anyway.
it's a dire owl, I'm riding that thing.
Do you want to do something to progress?
Yeah, I'm going to carry on walking, going, owlbear! No, I'm going to go quietly, just carry on walking. Do
Okay, you're going to move forward to more stealth.
you want me to roll stealth again?
Yeah. You sort of like it sort of like widens out at this point, like you come out of the cliffs and you're in like a bit of a clearing.
20.
So you can see there is a large feather/fur creature in the middle of this clearing.
Oh, mate, you like took his worst
It's
bit.
kind of like thrashing about a bit and making this horrible noise.
Can I perceive if it's like trapped or like anything, or if it's just free? Like,
Perception.
that's 6.
6. You can't tell if it's being held down by anything, and you can't really see it very well from
Can
Just like
I see where from my work? So if I walk along like the edge of the
yeah.
thing, can I?
I'll give you an advantage
Yeah.
because you've got like a superior position.
Thanks.
So,
Perception again. Is that okay?
perception, yeah.
Perception of that one. 13.
This thing, you can see there's like a portion of its skull missing. And it's completely like, where you can see its brain, it's all black and rotted. And this
Ooh.
thing's like thrashing around.
Undead owlbear?
And it's kind of like going. And it's all like,
What was that again, Mr. DMs? Go one more time.
I don't understand why Martin's got so quiet recently.
Can I? I'll shimmy down the cliff again. If that's right.
What? Why? Like,
I want to help the animal out.
Oh, now you give 2 fucks about animals!
mate, like,
it's his favourite animal.
Potentially.
yeah, but we've seen its brain is blackened. Well, you have.
No, but if it's
We've seen other blackened things recently, and they are usually undead things.
yeah, and if it's that, I'll just stab it for
It's
this.
a good thing I love
Alright.
animals, otherwise I would have shot this fucker by now just piss you off.
It's trapped in. It's just like kind of entangled and stuff.
No, it's
It's
not
just
trapped.
flashing around the ground.
As you hit the deck, like it just looks up and like literally like it's only got like one eye. The rest of it's like completely like skull's completely gone, and it's frothing at the mouth and they're just going to charge at you.
I misunderstood the situation.
You can see that its flesh, the flesh around it, the wound is rotted, even though the rest of it looks quite fresh and still very much alive. And that's where we'll leave this episode of Sweet.
Badger getting charged down by an Albie, a zombie Albie.
I misunderstood the situation.
And now you're gonna die at the hands of a thing you love.
Thank you for listening to Sweet Rolls. Please
Yeah.
give us a like and a comment on YouTube and on Facebook, and leave a review on iTunes, and share this with your friends. Please join us next time when we see what Badger can do against his true greatest fear.
Albie don't care about Badger's existence.
I love Albert.
Say goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Tara.